Hello, this is Carl's Mustang, and today we're back on Gran Turismo with the last car, the Renault Kangoo from 2001. I don't know squat about this thing, to tell you the truth. I know some of it's based off the Clio, like the engine and the chassis, but otherwise I don't know nothing else about it. I mean, I think, if I remember correctly, I think Getaway Black Monday had it. Even though that's one I hadn't played, but I remember seeing it in there in some gameplay videos. And I think they're in Australia, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, because as I said, I don't know much about this car at all. But it's running a 1.4 liter with 73 horsepower, weighing 2,000. This thing weighs as much as the SUV I just drove in the last video. It only weighs 4 pounds less. Oh god, this thing's gonna be slow. But it weighs 2,381 pounds. And it's 18K, which I tell you the truth, I think that's a little expensive considering its specs. I kinda like it in that blue right there. Okay, go ahead and I'll see you guys out towards the track. Okay, here I am with the Renault Kangoo, and I'm going to drive it on the full version of Brands Hatch because it would take forever on Spa, considering its horsepower. But, as usual, I only went the Comfort Soft because 73 horsepower kind of says it all. And, of course, no air upgrades. As usual, I'm going to go quiet and I tell you my thoughts at the end of the run. Okay, now on to my thoughts of the Renault Kangoo. Not as bad as I thought. I honestly expected it to be slower than what it was. It was actually not too bad. Also, I just remembered, I think they also use these things in Australia for utility vehicles, like for roofers, plumbers, stuff like that, and I believe ambulances. I just say could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I remember seeing these things like that on movies and most other things that would show Australia or Britain. But otherwise, this thing's not bad. I mean, it's running the Renault Clio engine, so you know the engine has some potential. I mean, not a lot of potential. I mean, just enough to make it somewhat be able to race. Like, you could probably take it into the European Sunday Cup and probably the European 500 Cup and stuff like that. But I don't expect to see this thing challenging 600, 700p cars. All around, not bad. I mean, it's one of these additions to Gran Turismo you just kind of scratch your head, think why. But at the end of the day, Gran Turismo's always been known for that. Look at way back in Gran Turismo 2. I mean, they had some questionable vehicles back then. I mean, all around, not a terrible vehicle. Not super useful, but it is something interesting, and I imagine people are going to find a way to have fun with this vehicle. Just wait and see. All around, not a bad vehicle. Kind of a toss-up if you should get it or not. Depends on you at that point. All around, just not a terrible vehicle. I just don't know how to describe this thing. That's all I have for today's video, and I'll see you guys later in the next video.